Hello everyone, welcome back to the mathematics class. So today in this video we are going to learn the estimation and operations on numbers. Do you remember the four fundamental operations? Yes, the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These are the four basic fundamental operations in mathematics, and today we are going to see how to estimate the sum, difference, product and quotient through some questions. So for this definitely we need some questions. So I am using the book that is Mathsite from Britannica Learning for having some questions. So let us see the first question, children. The first question is, Leena just transferred rupees 35,405 from her bank account. As a result, the account now has 50,236 left in it. How much money was there in her bank account before transferred? So the question is all about, like, there is a girl named Leena. In her account, there was some amount initially and she has transferred some amount, that is 35,405, and now she has left with 50,000 and something. So we need to tell us that what was the amount which is like before the transfer, that means initially what was the amount. So for that, of course, we need to do the addition, because see, suppose I'm giving a little example, small example. If she had rupees 10 in her bank, or we can say she has transferred rupees 6 from her bank and now she has left with 4 rupees. So what was the total amount? Yes, 6 plus 4 is 10. That means she was having rupees 10 in her account. So similarly we are going to do it, but here we need to do both the operation. First is actual sum and second is the estimated sum. Estimated sum means using the round off or estimated figures. So let us see how to do. So we need to write down at the top heading actual sum and then estimated sum. So for actual sum, we need to write down the actual figures. What are the actual figures? That means real figures, that is rupees 35,405. This is the actual figure which she transferred, and the figure which is left with her is 50,236. This is the figure which is left with. Now we need to find out that what is the actual sum, that means actually the amount was. So we need to do the addition. So we will do an addition. 1 4 6 5 8. The actual amount was 85,641, but sometimes it happens somebody asks roughly, just give the idea. So for that we need to do the estimated sum, that is, if we round off 35,405, children, you remember that how we do the round off figures? Yes, let me tell you once again, just revise. If we are rounding off to the thousand place, so we need to find out the thousand place. It is ones, tens, hundred, thousand. 5 is at thousand place, and we just see the number which is just next to it, that is 4. And this 4 if belongs to weak number category or strong number category. So then let us revise quickly what are the weak numbers. So weak numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and strong numbers are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And weak numbers have the less power, so they will not affect anything, and the strong number has very much power and they have the power to shift the number to the next place. See how? For this you can see my previous video also for the rounding of to the number to the nearest 10, 100 and 1000. That will help you. So here if we see 4, it belongs to weak number category, so that's why it don't have any power, it won't push this to anywhere. So the 5 will remain 5 and will have 35,000 normally rupees 35,000, and then afterwards similarly here we need to check thousand place, ones, tens, hundred, thousand. This is thousand, and we need to see 2. 2 is also in weak number, so we will not push 0 anywhere, so it will be remain same 50,000. And if we add, we will see it is rupees 85,000. This we can do orally as well. Okay, as soon we quickly find out the round of figure, the estimated figure, we can estimate the sum quickly, very quickly. So this is all. This is the answer for answer number 1, which we have done right, question number 1. Now let us move to the next question. So the next question is, children, Meena had collected 15,785 stamps till last year. She was gifted with another lot of 4,290 stamps. How many stamps does she have now? So that means somebody has, suppose somebody has gifted you, you have 5 pens with you, and somebody has gifted 2 more pens. So how many pens you have? 7 pens. Yes, it is clearly visible that we need to do the addition again. So let us see how to do. First of all, we will write down actual sum and then estimated sum. For actual sum, we need to write down the actual figures, that is 15,785 stamps and here we have 4,290 stamps. So the total stamps are 5, 7, 0, 0, 2, 20,075 stamps. And for estimation, we need to estimate. Now again we will see both are in numbers are in thousands, so we can round off to the thousand. So it is ones, tens, hundred, thousand. 5 is at the thousand place, and we will see 7. As 7 belongs to the strong number category, so it will push the 5 to the next number because it is so powerful. So it will shift to the next number. The next number of 5 will be 6. So it will be 16,000. And of course 2 is a weak number. It won't push 4 anywhere. So 4 will remain same, 4,000. So now we have total 20,000 stamps. So children, what is the need of doing estimation? The need of doing estimation is to quickly get your answers approximately. Like here it is clear 15,000 something was there, 4,000 something was there. So if we just find out estimation that yes, it is around 16,000 and 4,000, so it will become approximately or around 20,000 stamps. So let us move to the next question, children. Okay, so next question is, recently the value of Divan's mutual fund decreased by 2,89,638. If his fund worth rupees 6,23,899, then how much it worth now? So it is like that something, the value of something has been decreased. Suppose your father has purchased a car of rupees 10 lakh and the value of the car has been decreased by 4 lakh in 2 years. So what is the value left? Yes, it will be left as 6 lakh. The car is worth rupees 6 lakh now. So that is the same operation we need to do here. We need to do the difference. Yes, subtraction. So for that we need to write down here actual difference and estimated difference, not sum. So we'll write down here actual difference and estimated difference, as we call the answer of subtraction as known as the difference. That's why we are writing here difference. So the values are, the value was rupees 6,23,899, and here the value as decreased by 2,89,638. So we need to do it. It will be 1, 6, 2, 4, 3, and of course 3,34,261, and the estimated difference will be, now children the figures are in lakhs, so we need to round off to the lakhs values. So as we can see, this and this, so it is weak number, so it won't shift 6 anywhere, so it will remain 6 like this, 6 lakhs. And you can see 8 is a strong number, so it will push 3 to the next, to the next number, that is 3. So we will get the answer orally, we can find out, yes, rupees 3 lakh. Okay children, so this is all about our question number 3. Let us move to the question number 4 now. So question number 4 is, a factory produces 18,426 cars every month. How many cars are produced in a year? So first of all, we should know children how many days are in a year. Yes, there are 365 days in a year. So we need to find out here what? If we are repeatedly adding something, that is called which operation? Multiplication. So we are going to do here multiplication. So for this multiplication, we are going to write down actual product and estimated product. Okay students, product and product. So for that, we should write down the actual number of cars, that is 18,426, and we should multiply by 365, as there are 365 days in a year. So we need to do the calculation. 5 6 are 30, 5 2 are 10, 5 4 are 20, 5 8 are 40, 5 is a 5, 9. Then we need to put a cross here. 6 6 are 36, 15, 25, 50, 11. One more cross together. 18, 7. Yes, and here we need to add all these numbers. 0, 9, 14, 15, 12, 7 and 6. So it will be 67,25,490. Now we need to find out the estimated product, so that will be more easier. See how quickly we can do. It is 4, weaker number, so it won't push 18, so 18 will remain 18,000 itself. It is a strong number, it will push 3 to the next number, that is 400. And this we can do orally as well. How we can do children? 18 fours are, so 18 fours are, yes, 18 fours are is 72, and there are 5 zeros, so we will follow 5 zeros here. So the answer is 72 lakh cars. So the factory has produced 72 lakh cars in that particular year. So now let us move to the next question, that is the last question of this video. Okay, so the last question is, during the vacations 16 families went on a trip with cost them rupees 2,16,352. How much did each family pay? Like this, like a small example, like you have done a party and you have 5 friends and you have totally spent rupees 100 in that party. So how much money each friend has to pay? Yes, you have to pay rupees 20. What you did, you have equally divided the amount among all 5 friends. So here also you will equally divide the amount in 16 families. That means you need to do the division. So for that we need to write down actual quotient, because the answer of division is known as the quotient and estimated quotient. Okay, so for that we need to do the quotient like this. The amount was 2,16,352 and we need to divide among 16 families. So here we need to do 16 ones are 16, of course. Here will be 5, 56, and we know 16 4s are 64, 16 3s are 48. If we subtract, we will get 8 and 3 will remain carry over 3. 16 5s are 80. We'll subtract, we'll get 3, 5. 16 2s are 32. 3 and then 2 again. 16 2s are 32. That means each family has to spend rupees 13,522, and if we do it with the estimated quotient, so what we will do, we will just do here this 2,16,000 will become 2 lakh, of course, and the 16 will become 20 with the round off rule, and we can easily see 2 into 20 divided by 2 lakh divided by 20, we will get 10,000. We can easily do it. How? Let me tell you. 20 ones are 20. There is nothing left behind. How many zeros are left? 1 2 3 4. So I'll write down 4 zeros. So the answer is rupees 10,000. And here, this is the answer, rupees 13,522. So here you can see easily, whenever we are in hurry, so we can do the estimation. That means where we don't need to find out the actual value, you can just approximately give the idea of the answer. So I hope children you like this video. Do the given assignment. Bye bye. Stay safe.